Pep Guardiola versus Sir Alex Ferguson. Who is the greatest Premier League manager of all time? When it comes to football greatness, few debates ignite more passion than this one. Pep Guardiola or Sir Alex Ferguson? Who is truly the greatest manager in Premier League history? On one side, you have a tactical genius who transformed modern football as we know it. On the other, a legendary figure who built a dynasty that dominated English football for over 2 decades. Today, we break it all down: trophies, records, influence, transfers, and legacy to understand who really stands at the top. Let's start with the most obvious measure of success: trophies. Sir Alex Ferguson edges ahead in total silverware with 26 major trophies during his Premier League era, compared to Pep Guardiola's 17. However, Ferguson spent 11 more seasons in English football than Guardiola. When you adjust for time, the picture changes. Ferguson averages 1.24 trophies per season. Guardiola averages 1.7 trophies per season. Looking at league titles, Ferguson, 13 Premier League titles, Guardiola, 6 Premier League titles. But there's more context. Ferguson failed to win the league in 7 seasons, while Guardiola missed out in 4, giving Guardiola a slightly higher consistency rate. In the Champions League, Ferguson won it twice, though many argue he underachieved in Europe. Guardiola has won it once at Manchester City, also seen as underwhelming relative to expectations. Domestically, Ferguson, 5 FA Cups, 4 League Cups. Guardiola, 3 FA Cups, 5 League Cups. Both managers have also won the Club World Cup, and each has European Super Cups to their name in different contexts. Beyond trophies, both managers have rewritten record books. Sir Alex Ferguson holds most Premier League wins, most Premier League points, 11 Manager of the Season awards, 3 separate unbeaten home seasons, the record for fewest home goals conceded in a season, just 4 goals in 1994-95. Pep Guardiola, meanwhile, dominates modern statistical records: most consecutive Premier League titles, largest title winning margin, most wins in a single season, most away wins in a season, most consecutive victories, first Premier League team to reach 100 points in a season, 2017-18, most goals scored in a calendar year by a Premier League team. And importantly, both managers have achieved the treble, a rare and elite accomplishment in English football. Now let's talk legacy, how each manager transformed their club. When Ferguson arrived at Manchester United in 1986, the club was in crisis. They were struggling in the league. A toxic drinking culture existed. Liverpool and Everton dominated English football. United hadn't won the league since 1967. By the time he left in 2013, Manchester United had become England's most successful club. They had overtaken Liverpool in league titles. The culture had completely changed into a winning machine. Ferguson didn't just improve United, he rebuilt them from the ground up. Now Guardiola at Manchester City. When he arrived, City were already an ambitious club with strong financial backing and a long-term project in place. Guardiola was essentially the final piece of a carefully designed structure. City were already rising, but Guardiola turned them into a dominant force. However, critics argue Ferguson rebuilt a falling giant. Guardiola refined an already rising powerhouse. Here's where things get really interesting. Ferguson influenced English football through dominance and longevity. His teams evolved tactically, from traditional 4-4-2 to more modern systems, but still rooted in British football identity. Guardiola, however, changed the entire style of the league. Before him, direct football, long balls, physical dominance. After him, goalkeepers playing out from the back, ball-playing defenders, structured possession systems, tactical build-up play across all levels of English football. His influence has spread beyond the Premier League, down to lower leagues and even youth football. In many ways, Guardiola didn't just win football matches, he changed how football is played in England. Both managers also shaped their squads through transfers. Ferguson built legendary squads with signings like Peter Schmeichel, Eric Cantona, Cristiano Ronaldo, Dennis Irwin, but he also had notable failures like Bebe, Massimo Taibi, Eric Jemba. Importantly, most of his mistakes were low cost. Guardiola operates in a different era of elite scouting and inflated fees. His major successes include Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva, John Stones. Some question signings like Jack Grealish, initially criticized but later key in a treble-winning season. Benjamin Mendy, less successful. Early signings like Nolito and Claudio Bravo struggled, but overall, Guardiola's transfer record is strong in a highly competitive market. Player development. A great manager doesn't just buy talent, they improve it. Ferguson famously developed Cristiano Ronaldo from a raw winger into a world-class forward, Ryan Giggs into a Premier League legend, Wayne Rooney, Rio Ferdinand, and Darren Fletcher into elite performers. Guardiola has also elevated players such as Raheem Sterling, John Stones. Both managers have a proven ability to take good players and turn them into world-class performers. So, who is the greatest? It depends on how you measure greatness. If you value longevity, total trophies, club transformation, then Sir Alex Ferguson takes the edge. But if you value tactical evolution, points per season, influence on modern football, consistency in elite performance, then Pep Guardiola makes a very strong case. In truth, football may never see two managers like this again. Ferguson built a dynasty. Guardiola changed the game. And that's what makes this debate one of the greatest in football history. Now it's your turn. Who do you think is the greatest Premier League manager of all time? Pep Guardiola or Sir Alex Ferguson? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like the video, subscribe for more football deep dives, and turn on notifications so you never miss an upload. See you in the next one.